And hello, everyone. Lady, thank you for the chats already.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
this is Thursday's campaign, Group YWACAI, or Y with a circle around it, as they are formerly known as. With your wonderful people, Reggie, run by Mr. Kirby, Mr. Black Kirby, I apologize. Archon by Ben. Doll ran by Lady. Navi is ran by Coda normally, but Coda is currently MIA. So he will not be, he may join us later on. And then we have Baron, ran by our wonderful Red Rose. Where we last picked up and picked off of. Oh, yeah, a little delay there. Grog?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, let me get through introductions.
Oh shit!
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Okay. Fuck.
I've been saving them.
Yeah, I see. As we last left
Silent
off,
Grog is wild.
the silent grog is wild. We last left off with Navi contracting the wonderful, wonderful thing that is cabin fever, and broke out of the confinement of the little janitor's closet that they had been pushed and stowed away in. But, as fate would have it, just as the party realized, oh fuck, this is bad, she stood up. Navi is a female, yes. Navi stood up, walked us several paces away, was stretching her arms, and then the last thing that she remembers was her arms outstretching. No, cabin and stir craziness is the same thing.
Stop answering the side chat.
I can't.
Get through the dialogue.
I'm trying. She stretches her arms out, and then her shoulders and arms lock. Her legs snap together, and she is now stricken with Tapose syndrome, as she falls flat on her face, forward, unmoving. Everyone inside the little closet sees this, as the boat is swaying up and down with the waves. What do y'all do?
Drag her
Can we just try to
back
grab
in.
her and drag her back in?
I can't do anything. I'm tied up.
Oh yeah, you are tied up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I have a question. With the Tapose syndrome, can we move the arms?
Yes.
I don't think so.
It's like a modeling doll. You can move them at the joints as you wish.
Okay.
So, how do you drag Navi in? Do you just grab her by the boot and just pull, let her in her face grind against the splintered wooden deck?
Oh my god.
We don't got much fucking time or room to, bring her in safely.
Before like any noises happens outside, we probably just yank her in. There's a 2d4 splinter damage.
2d4. You mean 1d6? Oh, no. As you kind of just quickly, rapidly pull her back inside of the janitor's closet, folding her up like a weird paper mache doll. She has little chunks of splinters across her face and on her chest a little bit. She's taken 2 damage.
Damn.
Where's the door?
So you see on the map of the trapezoid, you see the little rectangle that was the urination window?
Yeah.
That is the placement of the door. And there is a Navi size fist of a hole where she has punched through, reached around, and pulled up onto the levers to allow herself escapage.
Well, I guess all I can do is put it back.
Yeah. And I will, I guess, free Archon from his viney rope.
Yeah, you.
Oh, so we trust me now.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't think we trusted Archon because he was trying to play stabby
Like
stab
five-
stab on his
I
fingers.
mean, he's not trying to kill me.
Wasn't it 5 minutes ago he just tried to kill himself?
No,
You
not
mean?
himself. Not
He's not trying to
himself.
kill
Let
Oh
him.
yeah.
So,
At some point, you just got. At some point, you just gotta let him hurt himself.
Right? He's just a good wildcat.
Yes, Mia, you have infiltrated the opposing side.
God fucking damn it. There's a spy on the red base.
There's a spy. There's a spy. After pulling her in and pushing as much as you can of the wood back into place, the room darkening again, your eyes adjusting. Doll is undoing the rope onto Archon, and once she is finished, she looks over to Reggie.
what am I looking at Reggie for?
You redeemed
Wait,
Grog.
does she?
You redeemed Grog.
I did.
You get a Grog.
What happened? Did
Wow.
I burn my hand?
No, you have to ask Reggie for the Grog. You are untouched and untainted.
Oh, I have to ask him for it?
Yeah,
Reggie has the grog in his
I have the
backpack.
grog?
Give me the grog.
No.
I want my points back.
that was so fast.
Yeah,
Reggie
gave up
is
immediately.
not giving this out.
Just hold on. You redeemed the Grog.
You should know Reggie's not giving this out.
I know.
Convince Reggie to pour you a drink of grog.
No. You
It's-
gave everyone else grog. It magically appeared for them,
Oh,
but I have to ask for it. Mm-mm.
okay. Well then, hold on. You're right. You were correct. I did magically give you one. Reggie's gonna say no, and then Reggie, in the back of your mind, you're gonna hear tisk tisk tisk. It's not nice to deny a lady, and then magically in your hand,
Can I make noise in my head?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can make noise in my
you
head.
can try. Like that.
Static.
He's real serious and his eyebrows clench.
You just see me focus really hard all of a sudden.
You see, all you
Tisk,
see,
tisk, tisk.
all you see is Reggie say no, and then make a very serious, concentrated face as you feel your right hand get weighed down a little bit, and as you look down, it's a little wooden cup filled to the brim with grog. It almost seems like Reggie was concentrating to put the grog in your hand.
I didn't know you could do that.
Did I? So speaking of which, I'm still focusing on making noise in my head. Can I still hear?
No,
Can I
you
still
are
hear
fully
him?
dedicated to blackie green out. You were doing everything.
So much
in
so,
your
I just
power.
like I tuned back in, and the fucking grog is in my hand. I poured it like Butler style.
Neat. And he has like a little towel on his arm now too.
Magically from his breast pocket, a little handkerchief that he's flicked over,
What a gentleman.
and then as
Still
you
concentrating until I can.
you're concentrating, and then you hear Doll's voice say, "What a gentleman," as you kind of stop concentrating and snap back to focus, and you realize you're pouring Doll a cup of grog as you were serving someone a lord tea. Handkerchief over your forearm, bottle of the grog neck over your wrist, upturning.
And she'll drink it.
Roll me 4d10s. Show me the money.
Die.
Oops, wrong. Sorry.
Show me potato salad.
Boy.
1964.
Uh-oh.
That's a doozy.
Better not be something.
Waiting for the
It's
baby
gonna
roll
be
1738.
I will yeet myself out of the piss window.
would know.
Myself.
She also gets the power to get panties in her hands.
I'm totally
Yeah.
cool with that.
I'll say who isn't. Except Reggie, fucking Killjoy.
To be fair, I feel like some of the
Reggie's already ready to punch Archon asleep.
it's just angry.
What did I do?
I'm
Hard
making a
time,
2-for-1 special.
A 1964.
He's just over here
I did the
trying
wrong
to
one.
stab himself in the hand, and he's like, I'm not hurting anyone.
Not again. Not anymore.
So- Doll,
Yeah, that's me.
in your, I guess, ooh, that is you. In your
Ooh.
satchel and on your side, do you carry a journal of anything?
No.
No journal or nothing?
Mm-mm.
But you know who does, correct?
No. Somebody keeps a journal?
Yes. Several people do, actually. You know, Archon has a journal.
Oh. Okay.
For some indescribable reason, you believe that the journal itself that Archon possesses is cognizant in feeding Archon information to bring about your ruin.
Oh.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Fuck is.
You have a journal?
Yes.
That talks to you.
No.
Reggie, all is will look very.
Huh?
Right.
There it is. Baron is intrigued what Doll is thinking of.
Doll's not going to do anything with what she thinks right now.
Yet.
Correct.
And as for sake of sanity on my end, because I've had to put a limit on the other groups, because reasons. We
Whole session of the grog drinking.
Yeah, that's why I am putting a limit on 3
Ooh.
and shut up on 3 grog drinks on 3 grog drinks every 24 hours in day. So every 24 hours, if you're bold enough, you can take 3 drinks. And then after that third drink, you're
And you
stuck
decided to
with
lock
it.
us on the ship for 5 days?
I'm just
We're bound to time skip. What the fuck?
Hold the fuck on.
no a fucking blew me. I don't even hear what Rose said, and all I heard was "shut up."
Yo, what the hell? I said we're about a time skip. What do you mean?
We're getting there. I had to redeem Lady's tickets.
I'm in danger.
Yes, Cyber, you are in danger. Lady redeemed a grog, and I had to implement it before we get to time skip. So now, after the grog has been drank, and a curiosity about
Okay.
Archon's journal specifically has been brought up for some odd reason. The group, y'all settle in a little bit and stare at each other for a moment, catching your breaths from Navi's attempted escape. Why is that not working?
What?
I would like to set Navi against the corner, so she's looking at us.
Furthest
at
from the
least.
door.
I'm going to adjust this
Oh, there you're not. I thought.
so that way she's kicking her nose.
Lizard.
I mean, we could tie her up.
Lizard.
That was redeeming the lizards, because apparently they're not coming through. Anyway, continue.
So, what are we going to do? Do we have a plan or an idea, Reggie, of what we're going to do whenever we get there?
I've written down notes of different things that we could possibly do. We have we can buy an army, but we don't know how efficient that's going to be. We can use our money to buy weapons. We can do that along with buying an army. We can get more money than those who taken over the kingdom.
Wouldn't it be important for us to do some sort of espionage?
I've already sent scouts from the Adventurers Guild.
Have you heard anything back, or do you have a point in which to contact them?
Once we make landfall, I shall be directing the instructions or information here.
So we need to wait here until we get that information?
The next city. Or we can have them beat in a different city. Just whatever is best for convenience. We are a long way, but it is best to get that information as soon as possible.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But, like, realistically, we kind of need that information to act, don't we?
Yeah, I would say that's important. I mean, we can come up with like a generalized idea right now, and then once we make landfall and get the information from the scouts, we can kind of come up with a better plan once we have more information.
Yeah.
Well, if I may ask, did you or do you understand any of their businesses or business practices?
Whose business practices?
I was just talking about like Gossamer or Lord, whatever the fuck his name is. Am I forgetting it? Lord. I was thinking Lord Firebane, but it's not it.
Everbleed.
Lord
Everbleed, there it is.
Archduke Everbleed.
Could you elaborate on the question so I know how best to answer?
If we understand their business practices, we can counteract that in a way. Take away their business, bring it to us.
It depends on, and she'll fold her hands over just like I am. But it depends on how morally gray you're willing to go. Gossamer and Archduke Everfleet are not good people. So if you want to ruin their business or take it for gain, you're going to have to be okay with that. Or if you just want to destroy it, you're going to also have to be okay with making a lot of enemies, more than you have now. And it won't just be you that you're putting in danger, it will be all of us.
I'm sure we are already in incredible danger.
I mean, that's a fair point. I have to ask Duncan. I would have a great understanding of the Archduke's dealings, but I would have a rudimentary of Gossamer's.
Correct.
Okay.
You would have some of Gossamer's, but only the ones that involved Archduke.
Right. But I would know, like, everything.
No, you have a general idea, and then some of the collaborations
No,
that
but
they've done.
I would know everything that the Archduke has business in. All of his fingers in each pot.
Not everyone down to the line, but a very deep understanding of most of the businesses.
Correct. I'm not asking for all of it. I mean,
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And you are correct.
so Dahl will say,
Okay.
I understand very deeply what the Archduke is involved in. Obviously not everything. We didn't share everything. But I don't know everything that Gossamer has, other than drugs and slaves. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Drugs.
Yes, drugs.
What are these drugs?
Depends on what you're looking for. Some of them can be powders, others can be mushrooms. Some you can smoke, some you can eat, some you drink, some are oils. Depends on what you're looking for. They all do different things.
Hmm.
I have spreadsheets.
It could have the drug spreadsheet, big dog.
Yeah, I got drug spreadsheets.
Damn.
Fuck with me.
It was
Fuck with
Schedule
me.
1.
Y'all have yet to ask about anything. One of the other groups has, so it's already like
Almost like
Alright.
it's
Well,
almost
this
like
is-
one of the parties an alchemist and fucks with herbs.
yeah. I also got a druid.
True.
Anyway,
It could be. They have the druids under capture, so it could be using our medicine to make these drugs.
could be.
As for, I would have no information until we leave this boat. The last thing we have on this list is dungeons. We can do dungeons and gain political prominence that way.
Are there dungeons where you're from?
My first encounter was with you.
Well, then we'll have to see if dungeons are popping up over there now. Maybe. I don't know. Is there any other way to gain prominence other than dungeons from where you're from?
The only way to gain prominence is by being a strong warrior.
Well, that's definitely out for me. She looks down. She's real scrawny.
I've seen where those who seem weak take down mighty foes, mighty orcs. Please do not underestimate your ability.
Yeah, so, I mean, we would also have to work out, if you do want to cut off their trade, who their suppliers are over there.
And as these talks get into more specifics and details, back and forth through each other. I'm so yes, burrito yourself. These talks diverge into back and forth of what someone knows, who may know whom, etc. The last 2 days seem to both drag on, but also pass by more rapidly than the first 3. Up until they fall asleep on the 5th day for like an afternoon nap, only to be woken up yet again by as the sunlight is peeking through. The door just kind of falls down on itself. Oh, well,
Oh,
You broke it, you buy it.
you know, the sailor
break you by.
the sailor grabs the door, lifts it up, and kind of sets it back on its hinges, And before he closes it, he says, Once we dock and unload the normal cargo, I will come for you."
Thank you.
And he kind of shuts the door, and hearing the he puts a large crate in front of the door to keep it propped up. As a little while after that, maybe 20 minutes or so, you hear a foghorn and reverberating sound of some foghorn style horn go off in the distance. The clinging and clanging of metal bells to notify the arrival or departures of ships. The seagulls have become more chattery. Then, as the ship starts to do smaller lurches as it's slowing down, turning on its heel, maneuvering in between the docks. You hear finally you call out something, and almost as a lurch, a quick release, a great weight is shifted and dropped out in front of you, and you dive down and lurch in with it, and then the boat jerks to a halt. Instantly, you're hearing the sounds of footsteps on wood, planks hitting other pieces of wood, and feet shuffling, and things being dragged, and yells. And this goes on for a good hour before silence begins to befall everyone. And just about that hour and a half mark, you hear footsteps, and then the moving of the crate. And before the crate is even fully moved, the door just plops down outwards. Alright, get out.
Well, that was kind of rude. All right, then.
Some type of hospitality.
Thank you.
We paid him fucking five, 1, 2.
Platinum per person.
It's 5 plat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is an absurd amount of fucking money. I'm not saying fucking like the world. I'm not saying first class dining. Good God.
I mean, it's 5 people to escape from the cops, go away on a ship, and take across the country. I take across the country, but take across to another continent. So I feel like it's not gonna be be the Jet 2 holiday, but
Wow.
It's no
What's a
Jet
jet?
2. It's no Jet 2 holiday, but it ain't no Motel 8 either.
It's per person.
Reggie will try to get out if he can.
Reggie, wait. Help me with Navi. I can't carry her.
1 minute.
Gars appear.
Dull will disguise self.
As you kind of put your arms in front of you, kind of breaststroke your way out of the door frame, the small frame, you are able to squeeze your broad shoulders and muscles slip through, and your body just fully relaxes once you plop out, being able to actually outstretch for the first time in darn near a week. Yes, hot.
All right, under to me.
I try to lift her, showing that I cannot.
Lean her towards me.
I mean, she's probably against like the corner. I'm not sure how close she is to the door.
You can
I
move
try to-
her like a modeling doll at the joints to contort her however you so wish or need.
Oh shit! I'm gonna use an action figure. I I start trying to move her towards Reggie.
Reggie will try to grab her and put her on her shoulders.
She is in somewhat of a fetal position with her knees tucked up to her chest, arms wrapped around, and after bending her a little some ways and kind of shimmying her shoulders up, you are then able to pop her out from pulling underneath her arms.
Reggie, do you want her to do a koala hug so it makes it easier?
No, I'll just contort her to just do like the fireman thing where she's hanging off my shoulder. Here we go.
Who's next? Who's getting out next?
I follow
Oh,
behind.
it's definitely Archon.
Reggie will use his other hand to like reach in for everybody else.
Everyone's like basically like blocking the fucking door, trying to push the other people back on him.
Fuck back in there.
Let me in! Oh, let me in! Let me in!
Let me out!
It's Archon.
I'm just gonna cartoonishly grab Archon off, pull him off screen.
In front of you, doll Archon is just... Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
Soda.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
Coda!
Duncan, your
Did my
thing's
call
evil.
work? Did my call work? Did it wake you up?
No,
Good name,
I sent,
good name,
I sent
Mia.
the text to the wrong person that I would be 10 minutes late.
Bruh.
And
Oh, buddy.
they told me, they're like, hey, was that text meant for me?
Oh, buddy.
What kind of 10 minutes are you on? What the fuck?
Ready off the shit, man. It's
It's already been an hour.
It's been over, dog. Fucking Archon's dead, dog. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Archon's dead. Fucking. Navi.
Reggie's missing a
Eden.
leg. And I was a woman. Like, what the fuck?
My name is Narca, and I'm good.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
So,
Well,
You are currently welcome back. We are leaving the ship, and you are Navi is currently hanging off Reggie's shoulders, fireman style.
My hero.
There goes my hero.
you come back into consciousness, Navi, to see Archon trying to literally claw himself out of this little hole, only to see Reggie grab him by the wrist. You feel his shoulders lurch in a small chuckle as he then yanks Archon cartoonishly out of the hole.
Like, with a pop of the elbow, just pulling me out of it.
Yeah, just...
Ow.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You kind of get launched across
Are you
the
good?
floor.
Honestly, it's better than being crammed from that fucking hellhole.
Doll and Baron,
We'll be okay.
You were left.
I will stick my hand back into that hole. Ayo.
Ayo.
Who else is reaching?
Who's reaching to get pulled out?
Aaron?
oh yeah. See his hand. I immediately take it to get out of the hellhole as well.
Okay. All right. All right. Lastly, Doll.
Doll will just crawl herself out. She is slender enough to not be obstructed.
Especially being the last one, I can probably just jump out that bitch.
Yeet.
So, you are all now free from the confinements of the closet.
Fresh air. How nice.
And the sailor just kind of scoots the crate back over the hole to cover it up and says, well, my job here's done. And he just walks away.
Thank you.
Nah. And he just kind of gives a little wave over the shoulder.
Where's the exit?
And he kind of just stops and turns around and points at the set of stairs in front of him.
Ah, okay. I guess we just follow him out.
As you all, well, Navi, do you allow yourself to still be carried by Reggie?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
Get comfy, actually.
Oh,
Princess.
Oh, princess.
Princess. I have a bottle of wet
It's time for your daily 3 a.m. doll flattening.
No! Okay. Okay, before this devolves into just criminal activity. Alright. Description time, fun time. This is where I get to ramble for a minute in description.
Hooray.
Hooray. Brewinger.
How about the sun? You see my hands over my eyes as that's the first time seeing actual sunlight in 5 days. As my eyes adjust, I remove my hand and I see the city.
You see the city.
Take us away, Duncan.
Oh, thank you. Well, first off, you are down here. No, you're not. You are right here in the actual dock, where the blue square is. Down, basically down the center. As everyone's eyes adjusts from being in this cramped closet for almost a week, you span across the city and see stone bricked houses and districts and everything kind of lowered, almost as if the sea is on a wall raised above the city. Off to the left, you see a giant stretch of open green grass and small trees, leaving off to be some sort of park right there next to this wall that you're almost standing on. Off in the distance, you do see a white structure, almost cathedral-like, as a temple for the gods. And almost across the street, you see an almost opposite black Gothic style cathedral, those depicting the evils. Stone upon stone house, some raised, most on the regular street level. Just a sea and vastness of brown and tannish red shingles, easily to be replaced, and smokestacks of chimneys billowing smoke. But what catches your eye the most out of everything in this city is a little ways off towards the center, and of what seems to be an opening, is a giant spire, surrounded on all sides of glass with what seems to be 4 similar lift-style platforms, similar to how you got to the Dawn meeting, but it stretches up. Bless you. It stretches up and up and up to where you are now craning your necks to look up. Stories and stories tall, taller than most castles or trees that you have seen outside of Elder Woods. And on the very top of this spire is a large platform that spans out like a giant circular disc. And docked on that platform is this giant ship. Everyone roll history to see if you see what this is. To understand and grasp the concept of what is this astonishment above you. 7. 7 for lady.
7 plus 3.
10.
Yeah. I don't know anything.
Archon Coda. Okay.
Way.
Oh!
Like
what did it roll?
0.
History.
What is
History.
history? Okay. Ah, shit.
What is this town's name, by the way?
Downtown.
Brewingur.
How do I spell that?
It's a mouthful. I don't blame you.
You want to just copy and paste it into the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
It's at the very top. It's at the very top of the map.
Found it. I put it in the chat. It's in the chat.
Oh, I didn't even see that up there. My map wasn't
didn't
scrolled
either.
up.
It's okay. It's fine.
Also, sorry, I have +1, so soft 20.
Soft 20. Okay.
Yeah, plus.
Everyone, including Doll, with this, because Doll is being the well-versed and traveled lady as she is.
Wow.
Oh.
She's been all over the place.
Yeah. Every single one of you recognize... Every single one of you recognize this as a magical airship. A giant, almost magical-filled steel structure meant to carry small armies or even smaller countries across the vastness of the continents, or even if a whole settlement needed to move to the other side of the countries across the inside sea of Incellius, if they had the coin, this would be the way to do it. It is also considered the top of the line vacation and excursion for the ultra rich. Peasants would only dream of being able to just touch one, while even the ultra rich have to save up a pretty penny or two just to be able to get onto these things for an afternoon. But it is an airship ran by magical prowess and ancient knowledge. Wow. And with that in the evening setting sun of setting off to your left, what do y'all wish to do?
I think we should head off to the Adventurers Guild.
You're saying Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, unless somebody else has something else.
While we're at it, we should look where Tavern is located. Get ourselves acquainted.
I think that's a good idea, honestly. I would like some really good food.
Have a nice meal after eating pretty much
You're telling me
shit
you've been
for 5 days.
slop we've been eating for the past 5 days?
That shit look way too natural, in my opinion.
So, upon where you all have
How
landed,
sorry, it's after, you said it's afternoon, right?
it is evening. It is like actual evening, probably 7 o'clock with the sun setting.
Evening, yeah. Oh yeah, we 100% are getting something good to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Arkan said he's paying. Let's go get something to eat.
Excuse the
What
fuck
time
out
does-
of you.
What time does the guild close?
Good.
Arkan, you're so excited leaving. You sure you don't want to get something to eat?
So much, Archon, for dinner. That's so nice of you.
Dude, we're gonna go, and the Veggie Guild is gonna be like one of those bullshit ass businesses that close at like 5 p.m.
Adventuring at night? Nah, that's illegal.
Archon's gonna try and like hop off the ship and try and like look around for people to see if he can find anyone of note that you think would give him an insight into what would be the good food around here.
As you're leaving the ship and walking down the dock towards this jetty style wall that where the city sinks below you. You see a bunch of sailors and dock hands and a couple of merchants unloading their cargo. Mostly the merchants just pointing directions and then talking to the ship captains.
Definitely going to talk up to the merchants. They're the people that are going to have the money.
That they are.
Just kind of like walking up on them. Hey, you, bruv, what you got? I need a little bit of food. I want good food, and I don't want you to fuck with me. Now, what you got for me?
Is that like a fake Russian accent?
Wait, bruv.
Tiki briki.
The merchant kind of, sorry, I was lost.
But have you not heard people talking Infernal before?
No, I have heard of tieflings in the Infernal before. You are very bright and shiny compared to the normal ones we've seen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But your inquire. The bent platter down the alleyway right there. It's about the 5th building on the right, on the corner. They serve pretty good seafood. Serve some pretty good seafood down there. They also have lodging there next door to them. But that is the quickest and easiest, best grub for your coin. That's right there. And if you want more finer dining, then you can go to...
I would like finer dining.
You can go to the Sautéed Shrimp. That is about 3 blocks in, and you'll know because there's a bunch of shrimp all over the windows.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm into it. Thank you, my friend.
You are most welcome. Oh, be careful!
Turning
with
back
that,
around.
As he then snaps back to one of the doctors.
Turning back around. Fuckers and fuckettes, we're going and getting shrimp. Come on.
Can I do something on the ship real quick?
You want to do what?
If I'm still on the ship, I just want to look around to see if I can find like a symbol of Gossamer.
Roll me investigation.
We already know what his symbol looks like.
Correct.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
13
With
14.
none of it.
You're specifically looking to see if
14?
you find a symbol of Gossamer. For what reason?
I want to see if I can like talk to Gossamer before we leave. Like just a quick question.
As you look around the ship and start like quickly trying to open the doors to like the cabin's quarters and everything like that, everything appears to be emptied and everyone seems to have already left the ship. As y'all were the true last members off the ship to make sure not to be seen.
Okay. Alright. I guess if I see him, I see him. Fuck it. Should I ask him when I was in front of him? Alright. Me and Nav here are gonna walk down the dock or to the dock, catch up to everybody.
Get some food. Holy shit.
So you follow Archon very shortly off the dock, and once you get to this jetty, you realize that it is the only things to leave this jetty to then go down into the city are very steep steps. I'm talking like you have to hold onto the handrails and lean back to get down these steps. Steep. And they go for about 40 feet down. Once you get down those steps, with some slight difficulty after being at sea, the ground is slick with moss and mist from the sea. Moss and mist and algae just covering the cobblestone pathways. Archon, where do you lead them?
We're going to find the ship restaurant.
Okay. From
I've got a hankering for some fucking shrimp scampi.
Uh-huh. I don't blame you. So, right here would be the bent platter. And then, just like he said, a little bit more in depth is the shrimp palace, so to speak.
The Red Lobster, if you will.
The red, yes, the red lobster, if you will.
The red lobster.
So as you pass the bent platter, it almost seems like your cup of tea. A little rowdy, a little cheap. Drinks being freely flown everywhere, more so than meals. The bartender always busy as you peer through the window. But as you very rapidly approach this next alleyway, the entire mood seems to change. From rowdy, tough adventurers and sailors and seamen to very refined. People are starting to care about how they look. The scent of colognes and perfumes fill the air. The cobblestone streets are washed and cleaned and scrubbed away clean as to not slip on them as easily. And as you pass the alleyway and come out of the street to the next street, you immediately smell butter, red wine, and boiling seafood. You are very close, and then you see little pink lights down the next street for the sauteed shrimp, the red lobster, if you will. And immediately Archon just turns his body and starts walking with a purpose.
Yo.
So tell me what
so
you do.
fucked.
Tell me what you do, Archon, as you approach this establishment.
Immediately walking up like I own the fucking place. No fucks given. I'm getting me some fucking shrimp today. I have had fucking bread for 5. No, it's not been 5 days. It's been.
It's been 5 days.
Fuck.
It's been 5 days.
And a potato
No,
soup.
no, 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 no. It's been a lot longer than 5 days since Archon's been eating basically nothing but bread.
Oh yeah, true.
It's been close to 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah, just no matter what, he's been eating hardtack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired of it. I want shrimp.
Oh shit, feels like concrete moving.
Yeah.
So as you approach, the door, a gentleman in a very similar suit and white shirt and black vest tunic says, "Hello, sir. How many will you be dining with us tonight?"
I believe we have 5.
5. Okay. Then he then looks over and sees everyone else briskly following up with you. Right this way. And he then
Thank you.
opens the door.
Come on.
Opens the door and gestures for everyone inside.
Hello.
Hello.
Follow.
As you follow in, the atmosphere has bombarded y'all's noses. Bright, dimming pink lights, very pinkish red tablecloths, very thematic style seating and arrangements within this entire place, and it's decently full. And you see everyone from the lower incomes dressed up a little nicely as they're like night out. Some nobles there eating some of the more finer dishes and finer, as you see, more presentable dishes. Wine being poured very frequently, along with hard liquor. And the man sets you all down at a round table, kind of towards the center. And he says, "A waiter will be with you shortly." And he hands out little pieces of paper with the menu on it. and then leaves. And as you look on the menu, every single item has shrimp involved in it. The appetizers, the entrees, the desserts, even the drinks has some form or fashion of shrimp involved with it. The smell
Not the shrimp
of
cheesecake. No.
Oh, I don't know why that got to me. Oh, I tasted it and felt it in my mouth. Oh,
You made it.
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
nice cold too. Cold and fishy.
Damn
Damn it.
It's a shrimp. What is that? God damn
Shrimp.
it. Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Oh, God. I don't know why my stream deck isn't
Reggie will be getting the surf and turf.
The surfing.
The fucking surf and turf. Boy.
What he's about. Immediately knowing what he's about. A waiter comes up.
I need meat.
Well, yes, welcome to sauteed shrimp. Would you like shrimp as your meat tonight or something else?
Am I able to get both?
Yes, you are able to
I
get
think he's
those.
just talking. I think the waiter's just talking to the table.
Yes, the waiter is kind of talking to the table.
Give me your law.
Nah, go
As
ahead.
Reggie's
Go
talking, he just starts seeing him drool from the mouth. If you just give me your largest, juiciest steak.
Our largest steak is going to be what we call the mammoth. It is a 3-pound cut of steak with 5 pounds of shrimp, garnished with a salad and dipping sauces.
A single tear will fall down Reggie's eye. Yeah,
I think we
yes,
found
please.
your home, Kirby.
I will take your best plate of anything that has shrimp on it. What do you recommend?
For our shrimp plates that are most popular right now, surprisingly, is the very simplistic shrimp Alfredo, and then we also have the shrimp stuffed. We have shrimp stuffed fish. One of our actual personal favorites, as she kind of taps her fingers together, is the shrimp mahi cocktail. That's one of my favorites.
I have one of each of what you just said.
Understood. And for you, ma'am? As she shifts over to Doll.
For my appetizer, I'd like a shrimp salad, light dressing, and for my entree, I would like a seafood soup, and then for a drink, red wine.
Shrimp and clam chowder. Wonderful choice. And for you, ma'am? As she then shifts to Navi.
You know what? I'm good actually.
Oh shit!
Lame.
I was about to raise my voice for him and be like, "Hey, Navi," but I was like, "Wait, give him a minute. Give him a minute."
Navi, I'm paying.
Just
You're not
raised
paying
from the
for
back of
this.
Reggie's shoulder.
Navi, I'm paying. You're not paying for this. Get what the fuck you want now. This is the last time I'm gonna be nice to you.
I set her
in that
down.
case, can I
What?
get like 2 servings of a seafood boil? And can I get, if you have any, 3 lobster tails?
Why, of course, we do have lobster tails.
Alright.
Steamed, boiled, or grilled?
Grilled, please.
Perfect. And
I set her down.
you have set her down by this point. I'll just say that.
Okay. The minute the second she started talking, I would have set her down.
And for you, sir, as she then finally shifts to Archon, flipping over a new little page on her notebook.
Shrimp Alfredo. I definitely want one of those shrimp cocktails. And instead of the single glass of red wine with lady over there, please just get a full bottle.
Understood. I will put this in.
Oh, thank you.
It'll take a little bit, but we'll be there.
That's all right.
She,
Have a little something to nibble on while we wait.
as if on cue, another waiter brings up a large bread of steaming fresh basket of bread and butter, and with 2 or 3 shrimp kind of popping out of the butter.
Archon just looks at it like, do I really want more bread?
But it is fresh bread. It is steaming bread. You can see it just came out of the oven, Archon.
Do
Yeah.
I really want more bread?
Butter bread.
Is the autism gonna win today?
And you will grab a roll, pop the shrimp out, eat the shrimp, and put the roll back.
Oh,
Doll will eat his bread.
It has a very nice light shrimp flavor to it, and the butter almost a salty seafood taste to it. Delicious. I'm gonna make myself sick.
Oh, that just sounds kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Shrimp,
Shrimp. Oh god, I love shrimp. I love
bro.
shrimp
You.
so much. But it's like I can't have it. I can't.
Okay,
have
never
shrimp
mind.
in my diet. That's why.
I say we could take us like a cat food, catfish, or something.
I can only have tilapia and salmon.
I'm so
Salmon?
hungry. You have no
Salmon.
idea.
Salmon.
Wasn't bad.
Yes.
Salmon's good. Tilapia's food.
It's just
You gotta
sweet
season-
meat.
You gotta season the
I-
tilapia pretty heavy.
Yeah.
As you all start nibbling on the bread, except for Archon, the waiter comes back and sets out a bottle and 4 glasses in front of you, Archon, and then a glass of red wine in front of you, Doll. And it smells very prominently of cherries with little half shrimps around the rim of the wine glass. Like butterflied shrimp that are laying on the
Son
edge.
of a bitch.
I'm gonna take my shrimp off and just like hand them to Reggie or Archon.
Yeah, just Reggie will immediately stick his hand out.
Archon's just immediately gonna start pouring out a glass of alcohol for everybody.
Have a hint of cherry.
It's not
Horrible.
Cheers, good.
as you smell it.
He's eating the shrimp from the wine.
Yeah.
As you smell the wine, it smells like a fresh cherry, but it's not overly sweet on the nose. As Archon then passes out all the glasses to everyone in there and gives everyone ready, I believe someone may have something to say, or what do y'all want to talk about real quick while you wait on your food?
They said this is the last time you're gonna see me.
No.
No, I thought Archon said this is the last time you're gonna
Oh.
see me. I was like, what?
No.
I said if
Okay.
if someone's gonna say
Does that-
something, or if they want to
Last
talk
time he's
about
gonna pay
something.
for something, I think is what he said.
I want to be comfortable talking about things I want to talk about in a personal setting, but this is the first time Reggie is trying wine, so he is gonna like grab the glass, whole fisted.
No,
Pours a full cup.
you grab it by the stem of the glass.
I thought you
that's
were
it.
from
I am grabbing
nobility.
it. I am grabbing it by the stem.
Not like this. Gently.
Oh,
Reggie will like contort his hand, pick it up with 3 fingers.
Better.
As he's holding it, kind of pinky and ring finger forcefully extended out.
Oh my god.
like a child before you drink something, kind of just like sniffs it a little bit.
You swirl it.
Why?
Because it lifts the aroma. You swirl it.
As you would do it like a little bit too hard, so a little bit splashes on the table.
Oh, buddy.
The wine does.
What do you mean?
Oh, buddy.
The wine does spill on the table,
Buddy.
and as it splatters and leaves little droplets on the table, as it starts to rapidly fade, it just fades into the same color, that pinkish red color of the tablecloth.
Ooh.
Huh.
It's like it never happened.
Neat.
So I think after we have all ate, we should probably secure rooms for the night, and then we can discuss what we'll do in the morning.
I was told that there is a room and board back near that other restaurant we passed on the way here, so we can go back there and check that. So that's relatively solved, luckily.
I would like to go to the Adventures Guild after this meal.
DM, what time did we arrive here?
About
So
7.
it's
about
afternoon.
7
It's
o'clock.
like 3
7
p.m.
It is 7 o'clock in the evening. It is dinner time.
10 o'clock in the evening, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh, we eating dinner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
16.
Well,
Oof.
Where is it?
It's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom, right?
Yes.
Only if you're proficient in perception, though, right?
16. Thank you, Varen.
8,
That'll make it a 10 for me.
11.
12.
My passive is 11.
Okay.
But
Navi.
I already said 16.
Okay. With this, as you guys are watching Reggie attempt to hold a wine glass correctly, Navi and Varen, as you're kind of just scanning the room and looking around a little bit, and just waiting for your food, both of you notice, for the majority of it all, everyone seems to be eating and enjoying their meals. No matter how large or small it is. But there's like 2 or 3 tables scattered throughout that they've ordered something, but they're not touching it. They're not even touching the wine that they ordered. And then you look at the people themselves and they seem harsh, and frail, and sunken. But they still dressed well in nobility. Still not nobility. Still dressed well for the attire of the restaurant. But they just seem fragile. And after a couple moments have passed, maybe 15, 20 minutes, the food is served. 3 or 4 other waiters and waitresses come out. The food and waiters and waitresses come out all together, putting everyone in front of where they are, their plates, their drinks, everything. The entire table is now full of shrimp and food. Enjoy your meals, they say right before the waiter leaves.
Absolutely. Archon immediately picks up his fork and starts just digging in.
Food is intoxicating. Baron can't help it.
The boiled shrimp, the seasonings used, the sear on the steak as it sizzles and melts with the parting of the knife between it, Reggie. Everything is perfectly cooked.
Yeah, gospel music is playing in Reggie's head.
I saw that. I was just like, of course. Not the radioactive shrimp. Yes. The radioactive shrimp.
Walmart.
You literally, for you, Reggie, this steak easily is twice the size of your large orcish bicep, and it is literally just oozing seasonings and butter, and it's still popping and sizzling as if just a moment ago peeled off their grill. Next to you, 3 pounds of shrimp piled on top of a larger plate next to you, with a silver style bowl set off to the side for their shells. Archon, your shrimp Alfredo, as it hands over to you, the creaminess of the sauce mixed into it, the thick wheat noodles mixed into it, and the butterflied shrimp oven with crackled seasonings almost pressed into the skin.
I respect that I can hear how hungry it's making you describe this.
You motherfucker. Oh, yeah. I'm trying here. And then 3 lobster tails cracked open by the shell, and then seemingly weighted and pressed on the grill to leave those fresh marks upon its white tender skin.
Mm.
Yum.
Yum.
Delicious.
I know. That's so good. That's so good.
I haven't had this good of food in a very, very long time. I know.
And Doll, your salad and your salad very standardized looking with little tomatoes, chunks of shrimp into it, and the very light, almost oil dressing on top of it. And then next to it, you ordered what again?
A seafood soup. So it's, I think you said clam chowder.
Yes, it is a clam and shrimp chowder with a thick white broth, almost enough to be a porridge, with chunks of potato and greenery scattered throughout it. And then Navi, you didn't order anything? No, Navi ordered something.
Yeah, they got 2 seafood boils.
Yeah, the 2 servings of seafood boils.
2 seafood boils and 3 lobster tails that are
Grilled. The same thing applies for Archon with the lobster tails. Press, cracked open, a bowl of butter. And then the seafood boils as it comes in. Potatoes halved, dyed red with the heavy spices. Corn, dyed red and yellow as well. The spice instantly making your nose kind of pucker up and perk. Your mouth watering as the pinkish shrimp are now a deeper red almost instead of pink. And then Varen, you ordered the... Oh, but he will be right back.
said they'll be right back.
Yeah. And with that, dinner is served. Do y'all start eating gluttonously?
No.
Absolutely.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Doll would not eat gluttonously. She has etiquette training, so she is doing everything by the book in a fancy restaurant.
Reggie's natural instincts is taking over.
I will say as Doll...
Archon is just like forkful after forkful scooping it in and trying to get as much as he can.
As you all see this, you are all eating, except for, I believe, Navi and Varen. But even with the food in front of them, they seem to not be eating. They're not even touching the food that's served in front of them.
Everything okay?
Are you gonna be this rude? We got food right in front of us.
I'm gonna look at the other diners and look back at them. I have a gut feeling.
You have a gut feeling what?
Well,
Sick?
I fear something's been done to the food.
Archon's gonna cast Purify Food and Drink and move on with the stay.
On everyone's plate or just his?
like literally, like without hesitation, just purify food and drink. Actually, I need to know how much that's able to do.
I'm pretty sure you can get everything.
Let me just double check. If I can do the whole fucking table, I can.
Okay.
A 5-foot radius sphere centered in a point of
Absolutely.
your duration. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm just hitting the whole fucking table of purified food and drink. Call on a day.
Just eat.
Reggie will lift from his plate as a spell is being cast, shrug, and then go back to his natural instinct.
Zero etiquette between the two. Just complete self-indulgence.
Like literally, hands covered in butter and blood. Just he will stop and like carefully lift up the wine glass, take like a small sip.
Just so the taste of the meat can be refreshed within his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So, Navi and Varen, obviously in front of you, has been cast Purified Food and Drink. Do you still feel unease?
I mean, I do. I don't know about Varen.
Okay, well, I mean, that is completely fair and understandable. I will, as Doll is very cautious, not cautiously, she's very slowly enjoying her food in front of her bit by bit, while the other two, just like little bits of food scraps flying up over their faces, they're just devouring their food. Is there anything else that y'all want to do or try to think about or look at while you're eating or not eating?
No, I'm just fucking up this food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm literally like, I've been fucking starving myself for weeks now. I want something in my belly right fucking now. For the love of God.
You know.
Oh my God.
I am eating like an anime protagonist right now. I am not lying to you.
Absolutely. As
I
you
understand.
The dinner proceeds. Both Archon and Reggie's plate are cleaned off. It doesn't even look like food was served on these plates after y'all are done. Except for the bowl of shrimp shells next to Reggie. Doll pats
Boy.
Doll pats the edges of her mouth and lays the napkin down neatly over the plate. Navi, Varen, did y'all eat at all?
No. I'm just. Can I get a to-go box or something?
They'll say yes. As you bring yourself from the plate and the waiter comes over, he brings a small lightweight wooden box lined with a cloth around it for you to put your food in. And as he does so, he hands Archon the bill.
All right. How much did I just spend?
7 gold,
Two
5
gold.
silver. 7 gold,
Oh,
5
close.
silver.
That's not too bad.
Navi and Varen kind of package their food up and take it. So Archon deduct from your wallet, and the waiter says, "Well, thank you very much, and I hope y'all enjoy your stay. And thank you for your patronage."
I will leave them a 2 gold tip as well.
Alrighty.
Push round it up.
Y'all exit the establishment. Nighttime has fully arrived. The lanterns lining the street to both the left and the right. Nighttime festivities are beginning. People are still walking around back and forth, but they're either going to or home from drinking establishments or straight home from work. To the left, you hear. To the left, is back to the bent platter. To the right, deeper into the city.
Do you pass by any information booths?
No, you have not seen any information booths.
Cool. I'm gonna go see if the guild hall is open. Do not wait for me.
So it seems Reggie splits off from the group trying to find the guild hall. What is that?
Oh, wait. Will we all be staying?
You can secure
Probably.
the room at the tavern that Archon mentioned.
Yeah.
Where is that relative to here?
This is where you guys are.
This is the right deeper to the city.
Yeah, right to the right, because you're out. Oh, momentary. Stand by. Your right is the top arrow. Your left is the bottom arrow.
I mean, I guess I'll just take note of where that tavern is. I'll start to walk away.
As for a quick reference, I've started doing this. I'm going to highlight the. There's going to be something. Got to be something noticeable. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And that lilac purplish color. If you look at the very top left of the map, you will see a color coded index that I will be from here on out starting to do per town.
Okay.
So that purple circle is now known as the bent platter. And then, just for continuity's sake, we're going to do like this pinkish color. This pinkish color is going to be the shrimp palace. Or the sauteed shrimp, so to speak. Just so you have a reference where it is at. So to the left, it takes you back to the bent platter. To the right takes you deeper in town, into the unknown.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
The group in general.
Well, Reggie's splitting off, so it's kind of just the group. The rest of everybody else.
So
I don't know.
Follow Reggie. Settle
Yeah.
in.
yeah, you could follow Reggie.
I'll
You
follow
follow
Reggie, go
Reggie.
ahead.
Y'all can settle in.
No, I'll follow Roger.
Do your own thing.
Doll would also follow Reggie.
Okay, baby.
Baron will go for the inn.
Okay, so Varen says, "I'll get us rooms," and he kind of starts walking off to the left.
Okay.
What's Navi planning on doing?
I'll go with you, but we need you to slow down for a second.
Okay. Hope so.
So
My legs have failed me. I'm gonna hop on Varen's back.
the wine rushing to the head.
I feel like the immediate chance you try to hop on my back, we're gonna just fall over. Aaron has no strength.
This is true. Actually, roll me a strength check to see if your legs give out or not.
If I can hold
See if
Navi's weight.
See if your little giraffe legs buckle or not. Nope.
Damn.
That is a 5.
I'm eating pavement right now. What
The
the fuck?
moment Navi's like, my legs don't work, and playfully jumps on your back, Varen, the minute that the pressure touches your knees, like a decrepit skeleton, you just fall and crumple underneath, as it now looks like Navi jumped on your shoulders and slammed you to the ground.
You see like a Mortal Kombat X-ray and fatality. Ugh.
Ah.
Yeah, now I just feel bad. Do you want to ride on my back instead?
Give me a moment.
All right, I'm gonna
I
turn
just
back.
like lay there.
Yeah, we'll get the room secured. Varen, do you know sending or anything like that?
What?
Or
Sorry?
message? That thing
Get a
dolls
message?
always doing where they speak in your brain.
No, I don't. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I don't
well.
have that.
No, but
ability.
you have Rocky
Do you guys have any
Talkies.
bags you want us to bring back to the inn?
Y'all have Rocky Talkies.
yeah. Oh yeah. Navi, just use the walkie-talkie.
Rocky Talkies.
Rocky talkie.
What is that exactly?
You know how we communicate with each other.
How we communicate from a distance.
Yeah.
Communicate through rocks.
So,
Yeah. Now you have one.
yeah, and with that, Varen will also lay on the ground, pull out from his coat about a 4.5 inch by 3 inch rock that has an engraving of what looks like grates, but for out of character, it looks like a speaker with a side button and a knob in the middle for volume. And that is the Rocky Talkies. So
While still on the floor, I just attune it for the correct frequency to get to Reggie. To communicate with Reggie.
you press the button down and say, Reggie. And as Reggie
Reggie, over.
as Reggie, Archon, and Doll are all walking away, have already walked away, and gotten to the end of the street. From your waistline, Reggie, you hear Varen's voice. Reggie, come over. Reggie, over. And then the sound of what sounds like stones grinding against each other for a brief second.
Reggie, over.
Yeah.
Shh. As I
Baron?
give the rock to Navi. Here, for you.
Why are you saying Reggie's name into a rock? Are you okay?
I push
Hello?
the button while she says that.
Hello? I'm just saying hello to the fucking rock.
You hear
Wait,
Navi
Reggie?
say. You hear Navi say, "Why are you pressing? Why are you talking to a rock?"
You should have one.
She has one.
Yes, everyone does have a rocky talkie.
Oh, you say something. He's there.
He's gonna hand the rock back to Varian and start heading towards the inn.
I'm just gonna put the rock back in my waistband like a butt dial. Like everybody else kind of just shrug and keep moving.
I wave back to the movie. What about my piggyback? You owe me one.
I think Navi's just walking off.
Let's try to. Aw. I dust myself off and adjust my back. Continue moving back towards the tavern.
Shifting over to the other group. After Reggie puts the rocky talkie back on his waistband, you continue down the street until where it tees and splits off again in the left or right direction. You do see a curve towards the left side of the street, and the right street flattenly stretching out across from you. There seems to be brighter lights coming around the bend in the corner off to the left, and a lot more hubbub, hustle, and bustle than to the right, where it seems more residential.
We would go to the more lighted area, less into the residential.
You even know where the guild hall is?
No.
Sigh.
With that, as you trollop off, so to speak, off to the left, the chatter getting louder and louder, the noise is getting louder of people talking, yelling, and screaming, and the clinking of wood and tin cups together. After a moment or two of walking, you come across the side of this larger building, as if coming from behind of it, and it opens up into a plaza with very bright, ever-burning crystals in a formation of a upside down candelabra, or chandelier, I should say, spanning across the magnitude of this open area, almost reaching corner to corner. Many of people underneath this candelabra style lantern, drinking, talking, back and forth, running to grab food. And then on the very front of this giant 2-story building, it just says Guild. And the doors are propped open, people coming in and out. And that would be ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. That is a very bad color for that scheme. I apologize. Let's try that again. There we go. And so that is where you guys are at the red encased building right there.
I guess. I guess this is the right place. Walk in.
Entering the guild hall, in the guild hall with crowds coming in and out. There are more seats inside. You see streaming banners of different countries and different houses draped along the walls with crests and symbols lining the history, almost retelling the history of those that have passed between these halls. You then see 3 separate sections in the very back. One section seems to be like a turn-in station of people talking and for food and drink. The middle section seems to be the more informative style receptionary desk. On the right, you see something. You see just ID, the letters I and D, above a singular window with glass out front of it, with glass over it. And then about halfway down on the right, spanning at least 15 feet across by 5 feet tall against one of the walls, is a giant board with lots of pieces of parchment kind of tacked and slapped up there.
I want to see the drawings or text.
As you walk up and approach it, it's recognized to you as a poster board, or a bounty board. Off to the right, closest to the door, is a bunch of parchments, some stacked and labeled and slapped on top of each other, of various requests. Most of them having either a half star or a 1 star. And you see helping someone raise their house, finding the lost dog or cat, finding the son that has wandered outside of the city boundaries. And as you span yourself more to the left, it becomes less and less dense. And then you see 1.5 stars, then 2 stars of bandits or groups or insurgencies, mysteries in the woods, that kind of things. Then you get to the middle, kind of the middle of the board, and it's more organized. Each little section has room to spare around it. But then this is where you start seeing 3 stars. And individual names start popping up of selective people and leaders of groups, or actual go to the dungeon and find a dungeon and retrieve this X item, so to speak. And as you pan more towards the far left side, fewer and fewer papers, almost maybe 10 papers total between what seems to be the 4 and 5 stars on this very old, almost brittle parchment, as if they've been up there for a long time.
Damn.
Interesting. Okay.
Individualized tasks.
I mean, it
What would
makes
be the
sense, right?
compensation depending on the stars?
I guess the higher the star rating, the more it's worth.
Probably ask receptionist. Will make my way into the receptionist line.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you're looking for on the board, doll, or just kind of looking around at it?
No, I was just looking to see if there was something maybe we could do while we were here.
Maybe possibly some 1 stars, maybe a 2 star. If you have to like kind of look through and scan through and see if anything's local.
Specifically look at the one that's talking about the dungeon for a specific item. See if it has possible dungeon location and what item you're looking for.
That is a 3 star, and it is asking you to go to the dungeon outside of Necromph, and it is asking you to bring back a Scepter of Wishes.
What?
Scepter of Spells. I'm sorry, not wishes. I need words. It is a Scepter of Spells.
Did you spell Necromph?
N-E-K...
I think I typed it last session.
Nekromph. It is about a 2.5-day trek north by northwest of Erbruinger, where you are currently at.
Dahl will rip that one off the wall.
And it seems to be that there's with a little bit yellow and faded around it, there seems to be 2 particular bounties next to that one as well that are both 3 stars.
What are those?
One of them is a man that seems to have stitches sewn over a section of his face, and what seems to have a giant screw driven through, a large, almost comically large screw driven through his head. And it says Dr. Stein. And it asks for the elimination and retrieval of his head to be brought to the guild.
That's crazy.
And then the other one above that is a picture of a green dragonborn with half of its bottom jaw missing and removed, teeth almost decrepit and decayed, and drool or dripping out of the bottom of its jaw. Underneath it says Captain Bad Breath.
I hate that guy. I hate the look of him.
And his bright green, almost toxically bright green scales seem to almost shimmer off the page.
Dahl will roll her eyes and then bring the dungeon wanted poster to Archon and Archie.
Dungeon one or
The dungeon.
bring all 3?
Dungeon one.
Scepter of Spells.
I mean, we mentioned that we could do dungeons for notoriety, so this 2 birds, 1 stone.
To do what again?
Go into the dungeons and clear them out for notoriety. That's what we talked about on the ship.
I understand that, but why would we need to do the task when we already have
Well, it's 2 birds,
the
1
funds?
stone. We get paid for this too. Or we could keep it. I'm just saying we have a dungeon location. You said we didn't know if we had
True.
it. And now we know.
Hmm. Well, first we need to figure out the compensation for such tasks, and then we should be able to see if we will keep it or pawn it off to whoever posted this. But you will
Fair enough.
continue to wait in line.
To the as Dahl walks up to you as you wait in line, Between the quick chatter that you have with her, you then are presented to the lady behind the counter, saying, "What can I do to help you?"
Hi. I had a request for scouts sent out, but I seem to recently travel to this country. Seeing if I can route that mail here.
Name?
Reginald, or Reginald Ostauer.
She says, "One moment," and disappears in the back rooms behind a closet for a moment. She's gone for maybe a minute. And then she comes back out and says, "For you." And hands you a letter. Folded up and sealed with it seems to be the seal of a cloaked, hooded figure and an eye on their forehead. With your name crafted immaculously across the front.
I appreciate this very much. Also, I would like to inquire about these tasks, these quests.
About which one?
Primarily this one. It has 3 stars. Is there a reference to the compensation for such tasks?
The compensation is posted per client, and this one does not have one posted, so you would need to talk with the client about your compensation or reward for it. For this specific one, it seems that they are more on the north side of the city, so I could have them notify that someone is interested and have them meet you here tomorrow around noon.
I'll look towards Doll for confirmation.
She'll shrug.
Sure.
Understood, and she'll roll it up and put it in a separate drawer. Is there anything else?
So that's it. We know where the dungeon is. Got my mail. I don't think so.
No? Oh, actually, do you happen to know where any other dungeons are located? I see here this one is in Necrom.
Necromph, yes. It is actually about half a day's travel south of Necromph. It popped up in a field about 6 months ago. From what we know, it is a 15-floor dungeon. But the farthest we have made it is only level 6, just past the first section.
Do you have any intel on what is inside the dungeon as far as
For monsters, for the first couple floors, they've said it's pretty standard. Goblins, a couple hobgoblins, some casters, more plains and fields types monsters. As for the 6th floor, it seems to stay with the same concept, but it swaps from monsters to traps and puzzles.
Okay.
And that is all we know of currently.
Okay.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Also, do you have to have a quick map of the city?
Yes, I do. And from a second drawer underneath, she pulls out a little rolled map of the city.
Awesome. How much do I owe you?
The map is free.
Ah, you. And I guess we have no further inquiries. Archon?
Any religious temples in the town?
There are 2. And
Giant black and white one?
Yes, they're actually right around the corner. You have both the temples of those of righteous alignment and which is actually right around the northwestern corner and down that street. As soon as you exit the building, as soon as you exit the guild, and then almost technically across the street is the other Church of Abolishment, which is it's the church and the cathedral dedicated for those of negative or darker aligned gods. They're actually right outside, and they are still open for another hour or two if you wish to go and pray.
I would like that. Thank you for the information.
My pleasure.
Guess we'll make our way out. I'm just gonna follow Archon and read. If I can read the note.
As you open the letter and break the seal, you pull out a wad of paper, not like crumpled up wad, but folded into thirds, and it is 5 pages of compact and dense notes, front and back of each page. You almost have to like squint and hold it up to the light to see it. You asked for information, and you got information. No! I would say you are starting to attempt to...
No, I'm not saying no. I'm saying let's go.
Oh, okay. I heard a little... Oh! That's all I heard from my end.
Sorry.
I'm guessing after this, Archon will turn away and start walking out?
Yes.
Okay. So, as Reggie is starting to flip through the pages and realize he's got some heavy reading in front of him, Archon is making his way towards the exit. And as soon as Archon then...
I will also be following.
As Archon exits
Nose
through
deep in the
doors.
paper.
Yeah, nose deep in the paper. And we will get to that. We'll get to the paper eventually, I promise. As soon as Archon leaves the building, he exits out and kind of shifts his body towards that exit, towards the alley, street. The clerk said, "And which temple do you go to first?"
Go to the demonic one first.
Okay. After going down the street and then standing in front of the light church of the positive deities, even though it is dark, they have some lanterns in certain angled displays to cast some light upon the front of this church. And even though it is made of almost this purish whitish style stone, it shines and reflects, and it has its own comforting aura around it. But then a little bit off to the left, just down the street even more, within sight of this church, you catch the edge of a blackened church, almost as if the church itself was burnt and soot covered, with the same style of lights casting more ominous style shadows upon it. And as you walk closer and closer towards it, the stained glass is all reds and blacks and purples and some white streaks on it, depicting the eviler gods, or gods of not so very good intentions. The doors are open, and there seems to be some people going in and out, some membered and some merchants with an evil crook in their smile. It seems to still be open.
Well, no place like home, right? Make my way on in.
Similar to some of the other churches you've been into, this one seems to have pews, at least 2 rows of pews right there from the entrance all the way to a sermon standing, pew in the front, but no one particular god projected in the center. It seems like masses shift depending on times of the day. But on the base level that you're at, you see multiple statues of some of the other eviler gods, the more commonly known ones. Just statues and representing them and offering baskets of various tokens at their feet, at the statue's feet. And you see a staircase leading up to the second floor and even the third floor, all within this building.
Wasn't this just a grand sign of opulence?
Depends on funding.
Wonderful. Depends on funding, that's true. Well, we're gonna make our way inside and see if we can find a relical priest.
Find out what priest?
See if we can find any of the priests that are inside.
There's at least
Get some knowledge.
2 a level. They're clad with very black thickened robes. Black thickened robes with a red robe knot tied around their waist. Their hands almost as in front of them, fingertips pressed, clammy and pale and sunken almost, as they were freshly hooked out of the bog that morning.
Oh yeah. Archon's gonna make up his way up to one of the priests and say, I am a adventurer from the local lakes. I have come to seek pilgrimage.
Which pilgrimage do you seek of? For which god do you wish to reconcile with and to pray to?
I'm not sure anymore.
And he's gonna look you up and down and then see all the pins on your breastplate. I see. Take your time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we search
I've
for
kind
one's
of
calling.
grown a collection from all of them.
I see. He just kind of nods. And
Precisely.
sometimes we call out to a god and they don't answer, and wait for one to call out to us in due time. In due time, we shall find our own paths.
And sometimes you call out to a god and it kills one of your best friends.
Maybe that's how they get your attention. There's a few that have done that to others. I'm quite sure of it.
A few's an understatement.
And he will bow to you and then turn and leave to go help another group. On this bottom and base floor, after looking around a little bit, you do see Mammon in like the center right of the church in his statue there, and you do see as you glance over a basket full of snake scales and gold coins at his feet.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
As you walk up to it,
Just
a little itch in the back of your head starts to happen, but that's it.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder to see if there's any priests looking at me or not.
Roll me a perception.
Absolutely. Oh shit. Wrong number. There you go. 15.
With an assured certainty, no one is looking your direction.
I'm gonna spit in the coin pile.
What the fuck?
As you go, spit into the corn pile. You see your spit kind of roll off one of the coins, and then onto one of the snake scales, and then nothing happens. Except for the itch in the back of your head, it just leaves.
I'm then going to take out my singular soul coin and the singular medallion I have of Mammon, cut it off to me, throw it in the pile, and then walk out.
As you turn around to leave, unbeknownst to you, because all you hear is a little hiss. Behind you, in the coin basket, the medallion of soul that you tossed in. It seems like it was just pulled out of a furnace and starts to meld against itself with the other gold coins and the snake scales around it as it melts into them and then dissipates as it spreads out and down through the gold coins, sinking into the basket. Then Archon approaches Reggie and Dahl as they're, I'm guessing, waiting towards the front.
Yeah.
One last quick trip to the other temple, and then I'm done for the day. Is that okay? Fantastic.
And with that,
And then he is going to make his way over to the other temple.
mm-hmm. As you make your way towards the other temple, and normally when you enter in these temples of light, you get this almost like sunburn style feeling on your forearms and your neck, and just like unsettled feeling. But you don't have that anymore. And you clearly notice it. You step past the threshold, and instead of that sunburn, itchy feeling, it's almost as if something had stopped pressing on your chest, and you can breathe. And as you walk in, it is a very similar layout to the other church. Except for this time, the priests are in white and then either a gold or silver sash wrapped around their waistband. There seems to be a lot more people praying next to some altars, on pillow pads and stuff like that, but no one is having an active an active sermon. The more wide known gods, a little bit more dense on the first floor, I should say. But they are all apparent and down here. Roll me a religion.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
19.
buddy. That's what I want to see. Immediately as you start slowly walking through the pews in the middle, your eyes catch a statue off to the left. Reggie and Dahl, you both, even though you're by the front, kind of the front entrance sort of way, you see Archon. And you also both feel a little tingle over your shoulder blades. Like a little spark of electricity. Archon. Inside of your head, you hear... And who do we lose? Navi.
Got
Damn it.
Sorry.
Did he go straight to AFK? No, he offed.
No.
Oh, there he is. Oh, no, TTS.
This is me. This is me out of the TTS bot.
Yep. You hear,
Where'd he go?
just who I wanted to see. In a sort of bravado, comforting voice. Come here. I can feel.
I just kind of like look around, puzzled, like who the fuck's talking to me?
Over here.
Do you recognize his voice or no?
No, y'all don't. Y'all don't hear the voice. Just Archon. You see Archon. You see Archon spinning in a circle, and then
That insanity trait's going hard as fuck for Darkon right now.
you hear it. Oh, over this way, to your left, yes, that way. Yes, child, that way. As then that seems to be pointing you into the direction of a man holding up a baby, of a man draped in what seems to be chiseled marble with gold trim and a sash wrapped around his waist and a bandana around his head. And as you get closer, you realize that it's Lathander. He's like, yes, you. I can sense just the severity of your indecision and identity. Come, we have to talk. And as this is said to you, Archon, Reggie and Dahl, all you see is a faint golden light appear in a ring around Archon, and it begins to light up the inside of the church. A bunch of the priests and a bunch of people stop what they're doing and look over and start gasping as the light around Archon gets brighter and brighter. And then, with a flash, Archon disappears.
What the fuck?
Of course.
And with that, that's where we end this session tonight.
Of course.
Of course.
Archon, YWACAI.
YWACAI. Of course, Archon.
Congratulations. Now I gotta write five. Now I gotta write 5 pages in the notes.
Yeah, that's not a problem for me.
I already did.
Yep.
Buckskin Ben said, "A link."
Oh
my God.
No.
Oh,
If I server mute it, it'll disconnect. So I have to
know.
just right click and mute it for a second.
If you
Okay.
server mute it, it disconnects.
Oh,
Yeah.
Temper. But with that, we end the session. For those watching on Twitch, thank you for joining in. Thank you for chatting. And again, thank you for listening to the D&D home world of Incellius. This is, again, my Thursday group, YWACAI. We also have a group on Monday, Fanfo, and a group on Wednesdays as well, all around the same time. So hopefully we catch you on those as well. And if not, we'll see you next week.